argument of why college student athletes should not be financially compensated in addition to receiving scholarships is simply because not all the colleges produce the same revenue. While it is true that for some universities the revenue is among the millions, such is the case of Miami University, who in 2010 produced a $6 million revenue, and also the Ohio University, whose revenue was 1.2 million for that same year. It is also true that some athletic programs for other universities are operating in the red. According to Bennett, in 2010, only a handful of colleges were able to make any profit from their athletic programs. For instance, the Miami University profits were $6 million, the Ohio University was $1.2 million. In a very different scenario, the UNM athletic department, according to Monteleone, barely made a profit of $7,500. I know that you're probably thinking that $7,500 is better than nothing, but let's just have in mind that the university spent $30.2 million in 2010 only to receive a profit or revenue of $7,500. The second point that we must have in mind is that not all sports produce the same revenue. For instance, according to Monteleone and Bennett 2011, 58% of football programs and 56% of men's basketball teams or programs are self-sufficient. With that said, just think for a moment, how will you compensate student athletes financially? How will you decide who gets paid? How much will they get paid? Will you pay them by performance? By position? How will you fix one disparity without creating another? With that said, colleges are unable to pay men and women's teams equally because only the male programs generate revenue. At the same time, not all the colleges garner enough fans that will buy tickets to support the sporting events. Another reason why college athletes should not be paid is due to the high cost associated with training and presenting the sporting events. For example, cost results not only from training but also maintaining the sport complexes. A school with football programs spend on average of 7 times more per student compared to an athlete.